this time, oh, take this slow. We've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. The leaves ain't waiting, their colors changing like the times. We're heading down, taking. Darling, would you be mine? And I hope you know I will love you for the rest of my life.
Today we left Downstream Campground and we are headed to Johnson's St. Mary's, just outside Glacier National Park. It's been very windy today. Agreed?
Yep, very windy.
We've had horrible gas mileage. This is one of our longer travel days. We usually don't go this far, but how many miles did you say?
Around a little over 350, I believe.
That's a long day for us. We prefer shorter days, but we're gonna be there fine. It's almost 5 o'clock.
Yeah, should be there by about 5.
So not too bad. Nice drive.
We are in Glacier National Park, and we're in Mini Glacier entrance. Before July 1st, you don't need a reservation to get your car in here. Today's like the 29th or 30th or something like that. We've got another day or two before you need a car reservation. Super packed. We tried going all the way to the end. Could barely fit the dually down there. So we came up to the parking lot by the lodge and the ranger station. So that's where we're at right now, and then we'll tell you about the little bear incident. What just happened, Sarah?
Well, we've been in the park like, what, 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Driving around trying to find a place to park this big truck. Well, we found a spot. And then a lady with a giant camera comes up and tells us, oh, there's some bears right there. And it turned into a whole bear fiasco with the park rangers and everything. It was pretty entertaining. And I am so sorry I didn't record it. But one of the ladies ended up getting a ticket.
Yes. The park ranger was yelling, people, get in your car, get in your car. You know, because there's people walking everywhere, and a mama bear with some cubs.
Who was walking out there?
Well, I was, because I thought the bear was like down the hill. I thought the bear was down the hill, so I got out to take a peek, and it's like right there. And as soon as I saw it, that's when the rangers like showed up, you know, squeaking tires and stuff.
As I'm in the vehicle trying to roll up my window because we had stopped for lunch, so I had all kinds of lunch food out, like, you know, beef sticks and apples and peanut butter. Yeah, I couldn't roll up my window because the truck was turned off.
Yep. We should have recorded this. It would have been a great, but now you just get secondhand story.
It was fun. They made us move on. We can't park.
Yeah, we couldn't park where we were at because the bears were still hanging out there, and one of the bear cubs was injured, so they were just afraid of what Mama Bear would do. So. And
they're clearing everybody out, but we found this huge parking lot.
We got lucky. We came up. There's a lodge right down the bottom of the hill, and we found an end spot that we could, you know, hog up. All right, let's go hiking. We're getting ready to start our hike, and we notice there's a nice ring around the sun there. I forget what that called, but looks pretty cool. Made out of ice crystals, I believe. And getting ready to start our hike
at the lodge.
Yeah, at our
So
lodge.
the lodge, not our lodge.
No, not our lodge, because it's like $400 a night. Or she's
more.
like, or more. All right,
I don't
let's go.
remember. So all the cars are stopped and people are getting out. It's another bear. If this turns out good, I'll be sure and record it tonight.
Exactly what they tell us not to do right here. Except for earlier today, the bear was probably like 10 feet, 20 feet away from somebody.
Yeah.
And a handicapped person at that couldn't hardly move.
It's starting to come this way.
Let's see how many people the bear can get. Let's see how many people go out there and watch the bear. Today, it's raining this morning for a couple hours. We're going on the red bus tour. Should be good after 12 o'clock, but until then, it's raining.
And cold?
52. And you can kind of see the mountains barely, and not so much over that way.
Hadn't noticed that.
First couple hours, we'll see how it's going to be. But afternoon, it should be fine. It goes till about 5 o'clock.
And they pick us up at the campground, so we don't have to find somewhere to park the truck.
Well, here's the red bus that picked us up. And of course, I forgot to film it picking us up. The famous red bus tours. Picked us up about 9:40 this morning. Should be done about 5 o'clock this afternoon.
The company was in Cleveland, Ohio, creating buses and trucks in the 20s and 30s, probably the 10s even. I think in the 50s is when that company kind of shut down. These buses have outlasted the company. You know, in the inception of Glacier, 1910 was when Glacier was established as a national park. It was the 10th national park. At that time, it really wasn't for a lot of people to come visit this place. It was for very wealthy people who had time and money.
Well, we're at the top of the mountain, Continental Divide. Logan Pass. Lots of snow here. I'm going this way. Yeah, and we're kind of in the clouds. He said last year at this time, oh look, one little flower trying to go.
Where?
Last year at this time there was no snow here at all.
And no water really running.
And no water on the waterfalls. Look at these posts here. That's so you can see where to dig.
Oh gosh.
Dig out. Those things are 12 foot high.
Oh gosh.
Didn't know I was going to be walking on snow today. And I'm glad I dressed in layers because it is cold out here and I can't believe some people are in shorts. Be our hike for the day. This was at one point probably, well, very tall snowdrift. It's over my head right now, so it's probably about 8 feet.
It's June the 30th today,
It's June 30th.
I think.
Oh, here comes a cloud rolling in right now as we speak. The wind just shifts look at that, different direction just a little bit, makes the clouds roll right in.
And this park is also the International Peace Park.
Yep.
because the Canada side and the US side of Glacier National
Remember
Park.
what the Canada side's called?
Waterton.
Waterton. And this is why we took a red bus tour, because parking over here and in the big dually truck is going to be almost impossible unless you get here real early or come late, which we may do.
Well, you have to have the vehicle pass to get in here too at this time of day.
Where are we at, Sarah?
Lake McDonald Lodge. There's Lake McDonald. And
And it's also
over there.
there.
And the bus is stopped for lunch break. You can go in and have lunch, or we brought our lunch.
Sandwich,
Protein
bars. What else do we got in there?
water,
Water
apples,
and apples.
and cheese and beef sticks.
Cheese and beef sticks. Anyways, spent about an hour here. Enjoy ourselves. Take a look behind us here. The sun's just now starting to come out. Lodge, big lodge right over there. You can kind of see it back there a little bit. But we're kind of, sun's trying to peek out. Bench is warming up just a little bit, so we're gonna enjoy lunch. Logan Pass, we made it to the Continental Divide. Woohoo! Woohoo! That's where all the water on the east side is going to Little Missouri, Mississippi, heading out to the Gulf. And all the water on this side of the sign is heading out to the Pacific Ocean.
Beautiful day. Looks like we're out here before the rain is, which is awesome. A little bit about St. Mary Lake. St. Mary Lake is the second longest lake in Glacier. 9.9 miles long, just a hair shorter than Lake McDonald, which sits at 10. St. Mary Lake is glacially carved, so at her deepest, she's 300 feet deep, and if you were to drain St. Mary, you notice that it's kind of U or bathtub shaped, so kind of not a lot of beaches on the lake. It steeply drops off pretty much everywhere. Going to be Wild Goose Island. If you guys have seen The Shining, you might recognize it from the opening scene of that movie.
What are you wanting?
To take a picture or something.
Okay.
Okay.
Homemade food here. We're going to try their huckleberry ice cream, and maybe a piece of huckleberry pie.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna want to coffee.
Well, dessert, Sarah decided to get.
Yeah.
Actually, my idea.
You're the ice cream man.
Huckleberry ice cream, huckleberry
I'm
pie.
okay with this one.
Huckleberry
Trifle.
trifle. $2017 fires. Well, let's do a quick review of Johnson of St. Mary's, just at the base of Glacier National Park, at the St. Mary's entrance. You know what? Would I want to stay here all the time? No. It's in a convenient spot. It's around $54 a day. The sites are somewhat level, and they kind of pack in here, but you know, like I said, you're less than a mile from the entrance. And I'll show you some pictures of where we're staying at. We stayed here for 5 days. Would we stay here again? Yes. Is it our favorite spot? No. We'd stay here again because it's a little bit easier to get into. Now there's some spots up front. You probably don't get much of a view. There's an upper camper area that some of them have full service hookups, electric, water, and sewer hookup. And the top tier just has electric and water. I believe these guys, they probably work here. I don't know what they have. There's also some sections back there for the tents. They're down a little bit lower in the valley, and some of them have power, like 20 amps, and then some water. We're just at the 30 amps in water. Like I said, we'd stay here again because it's close to the park entrance and probably half the price of the regular campsites in the park. We do have nice views of the lake over there.
What's the temperature today?
It's 48.
It's 48. We're leaving Johnson to St. Mary's today. And we were gonna go to Canada, but we're tired of the cold. We are sunbums and we like it at least 70. So we are changing and I don't know where we're going.
Drive, then turn left onto South Lake Shallow Drive. Then you will reach your destination. You have reached your destination.
We have reached our destination.
I thought there'd be a
So
lot more
what's
campers.
different about today?
We're at a city park.
So we're staying at a city park today, and this is a first for us to be staying somewhere that we don't have reservations. So this is a first come, first serve site, but looks like there's plenty of room here.
In 600 feet,
Yep.
turn right.
I see
2 or 3 campers
2
here.
or 3 at the
And it's
most.
4th of July weekend. Find something close to it. They have electric, I think 30 amp, and then spigots throughout, so.
But we are here in a town that there's not really a lot to see. This is just kind of our stopover to get to other places. So let's see what spot we find.